A's Extra.
Welcome back on the Anglers Extra pregame show. Chatham getting ready for Game 39 of the Cape League season, the second to last game of the year and the last on the road. It's time for the Manager's Show. I'm Jake Klein alongside the Chatham skipper, Dennis Cook. Dennis, you fall in a close one, 2-1 to Orleans last night. What did you see in that game?
I thought Caden Smith threw really well. We pitched well. Just came up short at the end. Couldn't get it down with the guy on third base and nobody out.
You've talked a lot about Caden's development, specifically wanting to improve his fastball command. How did you see that come together in his last outing last night?
I still didn't think it was very good. He was good with his breaking stuff, but wasn't very good with his fastball command. And we visited with him a little bit last night. You know, that's going to be his next step this fall. He really has to work on that command with his fastball, and that'll help him become a more complete pitcher and have a chance to win a starting job.
What do you think has prevented this team in a couple of different late-game scenarios from not being able to get runs in big situations? I
don't know. I can't answer that question. That's a question for the hitters. You know, we're striking out way too much with the guy on third base, less than 2 outs. And you put the ball in play, we got a tie ball game and possibly a win. But, you know, just didn't get it done.
End of the season is in sight. As I said, just 2 more games to go. How do you want this team to finish?
Like we talk about all the time, just compete hard and play hard, and you know, we'll live with the results after that.
What are the signs of players who compete hard to you?
Extended bats, just feel their energy. If the energy's off, like it was in Wareham, we'll address it. And I think the energy has been good. The kids have been playing hard after Wareham, and you know, they've been having competitive at bats and pitching well and playing good defense. So I'm happy with their effort after Wareham.
Why has that loss to Wareham a couple of days ago stood out in your mind?
Because we stunk.
Chatting with Dennis Cook on the Manager Show ahead of the second to last game of the regular season. Chatham against the Yarmouth Dennis Red Sox at Red Wilson Field. Dennis, it is another turn for Gavin Jones tonight on the mound. How have you seen him come along in his summer in Chatham?
He's just getting on the mound and getting more work, more consistent work, and stretching out a little bit. Tonight will be if he can throw strikes, we'll see how far he can go for us. But you know, we need him working on topping the counts, not falling behind 3-ball counts and things like that. In the past, he's had a little bit of a problem with that. So tonight, we want him to attack the strike zone early and often with all of his pitches and get us at least 5.
About a week ago now, you kind of switched your approach with the bullpen. You've said a couple of times there were certain games where you didn't really get the chance to use it the way you've wanted to, but as you go into the 2026 season, do you think that will be the approach again, or would you revert to the 3 pitchers pre-scheduled per night?
No, we're probably going to go with 2 guys and then two guys scheduled tonight and then piece it together after that. Just gives us a little more freedom at the back end of the game to mix and match, and we'll carry a few more pitchers next year.
What do you like about the freedom to pick pitchers for certain matchups?
Well, that's baseball. You know, you get a good left-handed hitter, and you got a good left-handed reliever in the bullpen. You want to match them up, especially if the game's on the line. And if we have it, you know, pre-scripted, then, you know, and that guy's a right-hander, he's facing the good left-hander. So next year we'll make some adjustments, and, you know, we'll be better next year.
I know you're not a big analytics scouting report guy. What's the biggest thing you look for in a pitcher-hitter matchup?
Lefty on lefty. Our pitchers should be able to throw a breaking ball away and fastballs in, and just being tough on left-handed hitters. Right-handers, you know, the same thing. Good breaking balls and plus fastballs. So listen, we're going to bring up good arms up here, so our matchups will be good at the back end.
As you look toward next year, how would you go about extending invitations for players to possibly return to Chatham from this year's team?
Well, the guys that left early will not be invited back. And the guys that are here that want to come back, most of them will take back, especially the guys that have been here, you know, for the whole summer. So we'll see. We'll just see how it goes. But, you know, we have some good players here.
If there was a college player or a college coach watching this interview right now who might think that Chatham is a premier summer baseball destination, what would you want to tell them?
It is. It is just what you just said. But if you're going to come to Chatham, make sure you come up here ready to play and stay the summer.
There's Dennis Cook on the Manager's Show, second to last Manager's Show of the 2025 season. Dennis, thanks for the time.
Thank you.